Pretty trippy. A 2,000-year-old batteries. Everybody knows about the Baghdad batteries. You got ancient Egyptian light bulbs. That's kind of the standard stuff that you might have heard about, the ancient aliens. And then you got the Great Wall of Texas.
Oh, that's a good one. They tried to
Right.
excavate that, and they went down like some 90 feet down, and they never
People are
found the bottom of it.
right. Well, people are arguing whether or not it's man-made or geologic. But the guy that excavated, I watched the whole program on it. It literally went to corners and made right angles. So it was definitely a fenced-off place. The problem is that it's dated 200 to 400,000 years ago. So who was in Texas then? Who knows? 1.8 billion year old nuclear reactor. I'm sure you've heard about this one where they dug down.
It's in Gabon. Of course, it would be in Gabon.
Yeah, so they dug down to dig up uranium and then found that it had already been extracted. And then geologists were saying that whatever happened there was 1.8 billion years ago, and the operation lasted 500,000 years. Whoever was digging uranium up there.
Well, think about that. That would be the same as today. Now, if we had a cataclysmic event on our planet right now, where our reactors would be, those would be uranium mines in the future.
Right. This one, I kind of I don't agree with this one. If you stretch this map out, this is the Perry Reese map. If you straighten out this coastline, you'll find that it matches South America perfectly. It's not Antarctica. But a lot of people thought it was. But if you just stretch the coastline down, it maps South America perfectly. But there's other stuff out there like this one, a 2,000-year-old earthquake detector in China, 132 AD. Zheng Hing, if I said that right, created the world's first seismoscope. They don't know how it works still, though, but he did it back then. So they were up to all kinds of stuff. And this one's a really weird one, if it turns out to be true. 150,000-year-old pipes in China. It was pipes that was run from a lake underground. They found it. So you can argue with their dating.
Qinghai Lake. That's the same area where it just snowed. That snow story I was telling you about. Qinghai right there.
Well, think about it. All of this insinuates that possibly, Neanderthal, Denisova, some other hominid, other kind of humans were doing all kinds of stuff and got thrown back into and here's the Antikythera Thera mechanism, which was a complex computer to map out the stars. That's 150 BC. It probably did other stuff. Drill bit in a coal. This one's kind of weird here too.
Yeah, they found some hammers in coal too, and like coal seams, they found like hammers and different kind of random stuff.
Right. And then you got the 2.8 billion year old spheres, right? All of this stuff, iron pillar of Delhi, 1,500 years old, but could be older, remains rust free all this time. Astounding purity. It's a 99.72% iron, meaning either they found a giant asteroid, or someone was doing some hardcore metallurgy back in the day, 1,500 years ago, which I think probably was happening in more than one place. And so then you got it just goes on and on. Here's a sword that couldn't have been made until after the Industrial Revolution, yet it dates back to 800 to 1000 AD.